visual artist. I actually do traditional art and I do digital art as well. Whilst in the Accra Academy, I was introduced to African masks and sculpture pieces. Back in 2010, I was experimenting with Corel Draw and Photoshop and all that. In 2017, I started doing traditional art. So as time went on, I developed my artistic skill and kind of focused more on the African mask influence. So that became like my stylistic representations. I actually got an email from one of these NFT marketplaces, and they were interested in me putting up my digital artwork on their platform to sell. So that's when I started selling my digital artworks as NFTs. But way before then, I was doing digital art. It's just something that I love to do, and I've always been doing it. So the NFTs just served as an avenue to sell my digital art. From selling my digital artworks as NFTs, I've been able to live off that. So now I'm a full-time artist. I do digital art as full-time. I live off that. I've done exhibitions with other international artists online and digitally. I've worked on some projects with some artists. For instance, I was on Cyberbat, which was a digital art exhibition with other African artists, and there was this NFT international project where I worked on, and it was made up of artists all over the world, and we created pieces that we sold as NFTs. And I've had my artworks exhibited at NFT NYC, which was like the first digital art exhibition in New York. I've been on other digital exhibitions, such as some in Paris. I've sold a couple of my traditional pieces, and I have some of my traditional pieces at Mubuki Foundation as well. So I noticed that a lot of people had no idea what NFTs was. It was still hard for people to grasp the concept. I actually educated a lot of Ghanaian artists, a lot of African artists on NFTs, but some of them were still finding it hard to understand the concept. However, a few of them were able to jump onto NFTs. There was this one Ghanaian artist who was she was living in Switzerland. She's a Ghanaian, but she was born and based in Switzerland. And she took advantage of my class, and then she learned a few things. And then she's also an NFT artist now, and she's selling her work. And there are other Ghanaian artists. There are other Nigerian artists that approach me. Sometimes they get in contact via Instagram or Twitter. They ask me for advice. They want to know more about NFTs, and I always make sure I have time. I make time for them. I just get on a Zoom call, and then I teach them for free, because I think that the NFTs is a big thing, and it's very important for Ghanaian and African artists, to make some money off it. So I always don't, ignore when I have the chance to educate people or teach people about NFTs. So far as NFTs are concerned, you would have to understand the concept of cryptocurrencies, and then you get to understand the concept of NFTs and how they work. The main blockchain is like basically the type of technology so far as cryptocurrencies is concerned. There is Bitcoin, which is the most valuable cryptocurrency now. The second most valuable is Ethereum, and Ethereum is the biggest blockchain so far as NFTs are concerned. There are other blockchains as well. So for Ethereum, what you would have to do is that you just need to have a digital wallet, and this digital wallet would have to be connected to your marketplace. So there's a digital wallet known as MetaMask. There are other digital wallets, but the common one is MetaMask. And when you have MetaMask digital wallet, what happens is that it helps you connect to the marketplaces. And when you connect to the marketplaces, that is the wallet that helps you put your digital artwork on these marketplaces or on the blockchain, the Ethereum blockchain. And when anybody purchases your work, the Ethereum goes into your wallet. So when it gets into your wallet, you can decide to withdraw or transfer it to another crypto marketplace, or you can decide to transfer it to another crypto wallet, however you want it. And if you want to convert it to currency, you want to convert it to cedis or USD, you just need to find another crypto wallet that helps you convert your Ethereum to dollars or crypto or cedis, and then you get your money. As an artist, it's already hard. You sell your works are public, you might not be able to sell and all that. But NFTs change the dynamic, because me personally, NFT changed the whole dynamic. I can live off selling my digital artworks. I don't do any other work. I focus on digital art, and I am financially comfortable now, as I would want to put it. So for other artists, it's been really great. There are other artists like a Nigerian artist known as Osinachi, who was actually the first African NFT artist, and he has sold his works for over $100,000 and above, and he is making ridiculous waves in the NFT marketplaces. There are other artists too who are thriving so far as Africa is concerned, and they are all making waves, and they are benefiting greatly. I'm also benefiting greatly, just that sometimes I don't want to discuss my, financial details, but yes, I am someone who have done it for like about 2 years, and I've had a lot of experience, and I know that this is something that a lot of Ghanaian artists can actually jump on. I have plans to do a lot of collaboration with other digital NFT artists as well. With After, it would make certain things easy. Like for instance, when we held the Cyberbat, a part of it was held as a physical exhibition in Senegal. So it will be very easy to travel to Senegal with some of my physical pieces, and it will be easy to interact with Senegalese, easy to move in and out, and it will be easy to do other physical exhibitions in other parts of Africa as well, which would probably be harder if not for After's initiative. This After initiative embodies me to definitely try to jump onto other African markets and then educate or help educate the other artists, for instance, in countries like Liberia and then Sierra Leone, in Gabon, mostly West African countries. I have that goal of taking that knowledge of NFTs and the education of NFTs to them. So I think that with After's initiatives, it's going to help me easily access these people from these West African countries. And that's one of the biggest things, because if it's not easy to get access to them, then it will be hard to share this knowledge that I have with them.